Everybody, remember, drop a voicemail, 804-592-6160. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby.
You deserve a day, you deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta keep back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets.
Yeah.
Pull up on me.
Come on.
Chillin'.
Where you at?
Anytime. Pull up on me. We the cooler. The chill spot.
Hey.
Come and pick me up. Meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool. Get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I need a reason. Good morning. I need a reason. Brian Cashman, Hal Steinbrenner. I need a reason. Where's Yamamoto? Soto. Let me tell you something, damn it, all right? Brian Cashman, Hal Steinbrenner, if you guys are tuned in today and you're listening, do me a favor, you sons of bitches. You go ahead and you lock in Yamamoto today. Because guess what? For weeks, this has been the day that I've predicted that Yamamoto will be a Yankee and Yamamoto will be complete. How's everybody doing this morning? God bless each and every one of you filthy animals. We are ready to rock and roll, and class is in session. You have joined the U, and now you are going to listen to me. Smacky the likey, hitty that subby. And you know it's early in the morning. You know I make sure I tell you guys the smacky, the likey, hitty, the subby. But on top of that, I got my
cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Delicious little cup of coffee in the big times. And then I guess what I have for you guys today is, who the fuck knows? Excuse my language so early in the morning, but who knows? There's nothing going on, folks. I'm just here in front of you guys like a moron. Good morning. Good morning. Yamamoto watch continues. Today it starts at 11 in the morning. I'll probably be live later today. Maybe if there's no news, we'll have Dane on telling us some nature stories. Who the hell knows? Danny J, what's going on, my guy? Joe Man, Dave, Jocko, Michael, Richie Martinez, what's going on, my brother? Anthony Garcia, Francisco Lee is in the chat, folks. Mr. Webster, what's up, brother? Anthony Medina, the Iron Horse. Charlie, what's going on, Charlie? Nick, what's up, my guy? MRP, Timothy Cochran, what's going on, guys? Scarce, AK-47, pa on your ass. Johnny, what's up, brother? How you doing? Dan Dog, my guy. Smacky to likey. Yuki Matsui. Pete, make some spanky-shaped cookies. What am I, Aaron Boone? What am I, Aaron Boone over here? Come on.
Under my umbrella. Hey.
Hey. Well, we hope Yamamoto's going to be under our umbrella, folks, but I'll be real with you guys. Nobody knows what the dick is happening. Nobody knows what the dick is going on out there when it comes to the one, the only Japanese ace, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, guys. I got Twitter pulled up. I got my phone out. I haven't got a message from anybody about anything. I have had no updates for quite some time here. For me, it's kind of been, hey, you're stranded on an island. Have a little fun. Be excited. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do right now. But the good thing is, guys, you guys are here. The good thing is we do have voicemails right there, guys. So by all means, if you guys want to sit here and be like, Pete, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, Pete? What are you doing, you filthy son of a bitch? Why are you still here?
Under my umbrella. Hey.
You know, when Rod Thompson says, Pete, I need to hear under my umbrella again, I got to do it, especially when I know my brother Rod Thompson isn't feeling too well. So I got to be able to do that again. You know, guys, I was reading a couple of articles this morning, and I said, let me see what's out there. What is happening right now is we are in the same situation, if you guys remember, than when Soto was close to signing with us or being traded to us. Remember, it was, what was all the things? It was being finalized. It was this. It was that. It was waiting on medicals and blah, 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 blah. And what these reporters started to do, they just started to repeat and just recycle things they said in just a different form. I am not joking. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen right now. I think it was a Buster Olney article. They literally said, I'm not even joking when I say this. The Yankees internally feel they're in a great spot. The Mets feel like they're going to give the most money. And both of those clubs are concerned about the Dodgers. So you just hit on everybody? So they basically just said, let's give you an update on every team that everybody and their sister's tit knows already. Let's throw it in a different format and say it's news for the day. Internally, the Yankees feel very good. The Mets think they'll pay the most money, and the Dodgers, everybody's scared of them. Thank you. Thank you for the news today.
Thank you for being a friend.
Jose Fernandez says, let's go Yankees. Let's go make Yamamoto a reality. Salute to everyone. Let's go Cashman. Let's cash it in. Let's bring Yamamoto to the BX. I'm right there with you, brother. Danny Wright, my guy, says, yo, fam, you don't need a reason. We watching anyway. So if we don't get Yamamoto, where do we go? And what really is the deal with Cortez? He was my favorite pitcher in 21. There's definitely trades out there, you know, and I'm going to get the voicemails here momentarily, but I did screen a couple of them pretty briefly as we just got a bunch more loaded in. So thank you guys so much for that. But we had a couple of them. One of those are actually asking about trade scenarios and who's out there. We know Dylan Cease is an option. We know there are some potential trades out there for the Yankees. Is that something they'll look to do before Yamamoto? I don't know. I still say Yamamoto's decision is today or Friday. If it goes after Friday, I'll be honest, I'll be scratching my head. And look, man, we're going to put in the hours here. We're going to put in the work here. We're going to do all that to hope that, we are live and when news starts to break, because that is fun. It's exciting. And it's memories. It's memories here at NYYU. So, it's something we do. We enjoy doing. We take it as a challenge. If we got to stay live for, multiple hours, not 2, not 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we got to do it, we got to do it. We down for it. So hopefully over the next couple of days, though, we do have a conclusion here and the rest of the baseball season can keep on moving. But there are possibilities out there. The Yankees have talked about Frankie Montas a lot. They've been connected to Dylan Cease. They've been connected to the Marlins multiple times. Last two seasons, there's been conversations about Gleyber Torres to the Marlins. I don't know if he'd be that guy, but I know they need a shortstop. We got Peraza and a few others. They got pitching. So it could be something that makes sense. Pete, do we get Cease and Montgomery or Hicks? I don't think Jordan Montgomery is a guy the Yankees go back after, to be quite honest with you. At the end of the day, I feel like Jordan Montgomery is basically commanding what Rodon got, like 5 years, 165. He's probably going to get something around that. I don't see the Yankees doing that. The Yankees aren't going to get Yamamoto and lock up another starting pitcher long term. That to me would be a bit crazy to do. And I wouldn't recommend that, to be honest. They got a lot of young kids coming up. They have to start considering players that are cost effective so they can lock in Soto long term also and have this new foundation built around a lot of young players. So there isn't any news right now. A. Becker, I don't know. I can't really tell you why there's no news. I don't know. There's no updates as of the moment. I got everything loaded up just like you guys. Mike Rodriguez did put something out this morning, if anybody cares. The Boston Red Sox, San Diego Padres, and Baltimore Orioles have all met with Domingo German. The Padres and Orioles are a possible final destination. I could see him going to the Padres. And look, I think for Baltimore, maybe a guy like Domingo German would be a nice little pickup. So non-Yankee related news, but is news indeed that could be a possibility. Robert Allshire, thank you so much for joining the U. Appreciate you, my guy. Come and join us in the Discord server too, man. It's always fun. We had a bunch of people join up yesterday, closing in on 100 members in the Discord. I think we're closing in on like 190 members overall. So there's still a lot of you out there who have not joined us. But that's enough talking for me right now. Let's go ahead and get into the voicemails. You guys are still loading them in there, and I want to give you guys that opportunity to be on today's show. So let's get to it.
What's up, boys? This is Liam from Bronx Tales calling. I was just wondering, I want to get your take, and of course I joined the stream late, so I don't know if you already brought it up, but Will Warren, I saw a report today saying that Will Warren might be utilized kind of in a swing role, back-end starter, kind of like the main depth guy on our team right now. What are you guys seeing from him this year? Thank you for doing your show and for the support, of course. Reached out to you yesterday. Everybody like the stream, subscribe, NYYU. Let's go Yankees.
Liam, I appreciate you, brother. He has a channel called The Bronx Tales, man, and this dude could edit some friggin' video. Let me tell you, man, this dude's a talented dude. So if you haven't checked out that channel, The Bronx Tales, go check it out, man. The talent. Dude is talented. Let me tell you right now. Send me a really, really, really nice email. But yeah, we had Dane talked about Will Warren. He talked about Will Warren a lot. Will Warren got really, really good stuff. I think he's a guy who you will see at the major league level this year. They talked about potentially, long relief type guy. I think he's going to find his spot probably as the number 6 guy in the rotation. If they add 2 starters, that could be Clark Schmidt or Nestor Cortez. It depends. But as of right now, I think that's kind of his role. He got good stuff, man. You saw the video we put up yesterday. This guy's slider is absolutely phenomenal. Tops out at about 97, 98. This kid got legitimate stuff. He works corners very, very well. He really dominated, I think it's like last 5 or 6 or 7 starts in AAA. He had an under 3 ERA. Here's a kid to keep an eye on. No doubt about it. And, you know, he can really string together some nice outings and be a nice piece for the Yankees, even if it's a spot start every now and then to begin his career. That's something I can certainly see him doing. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button for us, man. Let's keep it going.
Yo, Pete.
Yo.
Underground crew. Hey, Pete, I've been with you. I was with you with Soto, the Soto watch, and I'm going to continue the Yamamoto watch.
Let's go.
But I'm hearing all this Josh Hader. Nah, leave that fool alone.
Yeah.
We need to try to think of maybe a move like you were talking about for Dylan Cease or a couple of the young arms in over there in the Marlins, and just keep doing what you're doing. God bless. Have a good Christmas, good New Year's, and I'm going to be with you on this Yamamoto watch. This is Robert from Cali. Peace.
Robert, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for hanging with us during the great Soto stream. That was really fun. But Josh Hader, like you said in there, nah, man, I'm not interested. Don't bring him to New York. Don't bring him to the Bronx. Devin Williams would be amazing. We have no evidence that that the Brewers would move him. Emmanuel Clase, there was literally one report out there. I've never heard anything since. But man, oh man, if the Yankees got Yamamoto, if they go out there and make another trade, and if they're able to lock in a closer, I'm talking about like somebody that we all look at and go, damn, they got that dude. That to me would be like, it might be one of the best off seasons I could ever remember. Definitely the best since the 08-09 off season, no question about it. Jordan Hicks is good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if Jordan Hicks is a guy you're just sitting there going, he's going to close games. He could jump right in there and close games immediately. He was fantastic with the Blue Jays, don't get me wrong. He was really, really good. But I don't know if he is. I'm talking about somebody that's like a sure bet. You know what I mean? That you get and you're like, 9th inning immediately out the gate. One of those type guys. So I heard a brief rumor. I was actually told this a few, last week or a week and a half ago, that the Yankees were looking for relief pitchers. And one of the names that came up in conversation was Justin Lawrence of the Rockies. I don't know if that's picked up any traction. I don't know if it was a due diligence thing or somebody on a Yankees list that they would like to go after. But Justin Lawrence would be a guy I would like to see the Yankees go after. He got great stuff. Very awkward arm angle, but throws like 95, 96 from a side angle almost. Big sweeping slider. So maybe another potential fit there for the Yanks.
Macho King in the hills. Hey, you doing?
Yeah.
To the underground.
Yeah, baby.
Well, we got a special edition of All Rise this morning, and all you have to do is throw up the bat signal, and the Macho King will always be here to deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still waiting for Yamamoto, yeah, and you're grinding, and we're watching, and we're waiting, and these baseball experts ain't worth a dime a dozen ticket. But we got our own baseball guy, his name is Dane Huber, yeah. And next spring, we're going to start production on a show with Dane called Does a Bear Shit in the Woods, yeah. Where Dane analyzes the forest here and rates the performance of all the animals out in nature, dig it. Anyway, Yamamoto 2024 and NYYU. We're going to the top, and that's where the cream rises. Oh, yeah. Macho!
Did I hear that right? Hold on a second. Somebody tell me that I heard that right. Dane's show is going to be called Another Bear Shits in the Woods. Another Bear Shits in the Woods. Now that, my friends, that is a title. Another Bear Shits in the Woods. The Dane Huber story. That is it. Locked and loaded. That is the show right there. Another Bear Shits in the Woods. I love it. I love it. Take a walk with Dane Huber as another bear shits in the woods. That's the intro. That's it right there, man. I love it. Macho King, you, my friend, are the GOAT.
Good morning, Pete, and NYYU family. And the Yankees are on the clock. The wait continues for Yamamoto. This is John from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yo.
I finally joined the movement and the Discord.
Yes.
I hope to be a positive influence to this group. Last night, you and Dane had me rolling. I took a shower right before you guys went live. And after hearing about Dane's streaking fetish, Bigfoot stories, getting laid, 50 Shades of Wilderness, and starting a sexy nature show, I pissed myself from laughing so hard and had to change and take another shower. Seriously, though, I am so pumped to be a part of this group and Discord. I want to thank you, Pete, and your entire team for what you do. May God watch over us all and richly bless each and every one of us. Have a blessed upcoming Christmas to you and the family, and be safe in your travels wherever they take you. One last thing. I trust and believe in this family and this forum. There is no fake news or blown out of proportion rumors. Your team is knowledgeable and comes prepared. Thank you so very much for what you do once again. Can't wait to see what next year brings. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
John, I appreciate that so much, man. Very, very nice email. Truly appreciate it. But man, oh man, let me tell you something, man. You might have to be the he might have to be the narrator for Another Bear Shits in the Woods. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That voice would be great. And there's another one. Another bear has shit in the woods. Let's go to Dane. And then boom, Dane just comes out of the woods, turns around a tree with a microphone and just starts talking. That would be elite. That is absolutely elite. We need to make that happen.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Jacob Patrucci says, what's up, Pete? How you doing? Pete, are you buying the Monty rumors if we don't get Yamamoto? I'll be real with you. I don't think so. I don't think the Yankees are going to look to lock up Monty for 5 years, 165. I don't see the Yankees doing that. I think they look to lowball potentially, but I don't see the Yankees going 165 for Jordan Montgomery. Rod Thompson says, forgive me, but I'm not counting on Nestor as a starting pitcher this year. I don't think he will be durable. Look at his innings history. He's a great long reliever, in my opinion. You wouldn't be wrong to have your concerns right there. There's no doubt about it. You got every right to have concerns on that. So I don't disagree with you on that. As Francis said, who the fuck is giving that man 5 years? No, Yankees aren't doing it. There's no way in hell. L.I. Yankee King would trade the entire club for a bag of balls and a hot dog. So, anyway. Let's go ahead and get to the next voicemail. Holy shit, you guys are talkative this morning. We literally started this show with 5. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I appreciate you guys. Let's keep it going.
Yo, Pete, NYYU family,
Yo.
everybody, how you doing? What's good with it? Man, I appreciate everything you do for all us Yankee drug addicts.
Junkies!
Looking for a fix every time. Yankee hardcore fans looking for the news, looking for Yamamoto news.
Thanks.
Any moment, any second. I'm just waiting. Man, I think what I really want to know is, or should I say my biggest concern is that why aren't the Yankees being as aggressive in the pitching market, as in my opinion they should be early on. I understand like Otani, was holding stuff up, probably even Yamamoto, was preventing from, the market to process. But why aren't the Yankees as aggressive as they should be? Could it be because of those things, because of these guys holding up the market, or are there other reasons behind that? I appreciate it, man. You guys have a good one. Everybody subscribe to NYYU. That's the fam. That's where it's at, man. You guys have a good one.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. The love in this community is real, folks. Nobody can deny that. This community is not about, I always said it. I always say what makes it, guys, I've been saying this since the very beginning. The thing that is going to make, Francis knows this. Francis was actually the first person I told about building this network. Francis and Jira. They're the first people I ever spoke to about saying I'm building this network. Great. A story that's going to be told for years and years to come. I know it. But one of the things I remember saying, I said, this is going to be about the fans. It's about the community. We're going to make it about the fans. That is it. It ain't going to be, we record a video, we go live, we don't pay you guys attention. We do our thing, get off, go disappear, edit the video, put it out, disappear, don't interact with you guys. Bullshit. That is not who we are. We are all about the fans because, again, we acknowledge that wherever we go, it's going to be because of you, the fan, and that'll never go away. And if we have a teammate who doesn't agree with that, guess what? You're gone, baby, because it is all about the fans, and that's all there is to it. It's that simple. There's other channels out there that don't answer super chats, that, don't care about the fan base, don't interact with you guys, don't laugh with you guys, don't joke with you guys, don't put you guys out there, don't say your names, don't salute you. We do it every single day because that's who we are. So, look, man, at the end of the day, we knew we're going to get love back from the fans because that's who we care about. That's who we care about. Oh, God, everybody buckle up. Everybody buckle up. You guys ready for this? Let me ask you guys, who is the next caller? Let's see how much you guys know. Who is the next caller on All Rise? Let's see if you guys know. I'm waiting here. Tyler got it. Bing, 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 bing. It is the one, the only Simon from New Haven, Connecticut. Here we go.
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling from New Haven, Connecticut in Bella Vista. How you doing? What's taking Yamamoto so long here, man? I mean, we made him the best pitch. We got the gift from God in this team. Why would he not want to be a Yankee? Look at all the championships we have. 27 championships. With him, it'll be 28. We got to get him. I don't care if you have to offer him a 6-year deal for $740 million. Just do it. If Cashman screws this up, we're going to have Spanky poke him in the eye and get rid of this lousy general manager we have. Well, you have a good day, Pete. I still say we get Yamamoto. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye.
Aaron Judge is a gift from the man above. 740 over 6 years. Let me tell you something, guys. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let's break down these numbers. 740. We're looking at about $123 million a year. $123 million a season. Get it done, Yankees. Get it done. If Yamamoto's not signing that deal, I don't know what the hell to tell him at this point. Simon, $138 million is deferred. There you go, right there. I'm right there with you. Simon, let me tell you something, Simon. You were up for the Rookie of the Year award. You did not win. You did not win. Doesn't mean nothing. You were nominated because you are Simon from New Haven. And let me tell you something. Simon from New Haven will always have a place here at NYYU. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Next one coming on up.
Hey, Pete, Kamala here. I'm at work right now, so I'm going to make this short.
Okay.
Hopefully we get Yamamoto today, and they should not leave a room until they get a deal done. But, all right, you're doing a great job, Pete, and I'll see your show later. Bye.
Kyle, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, who the frick knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what the hell is going on, guys. I wish I was Professor Charles Xavier. I really do, man. If I could have one mutant X-Men power, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going Charles Xavier. Can you imagine just being like, I'm going to go take this thing over, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. You just disappear. You go right into their body, just out of nowhere. Guys, I know we're live. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Deal is done. $308 million over 10 years. He's just signed it. He just signed a deal. I know it. He's a Yankee. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. You're done. Let me be Charles Xavier. I'll get it taken care of in minutes. Soto would sign for undervalue. Yamamoto will come in for undervalue. Hal Steinbrenner will love me, but, you know, unfortunately, I'm not a mutant. I'm not a mutant. What do you want me to do? All right, on to the next one.
Hey, Pete. How you doing? Today's the day. I believe in Pete. I believe in Hal. I believe in Brian. And I believe that Yamamoto will be a Yankee by the end of today.
Brother, I'm right there with you. I hope that's the case. I really do, man. I hope that's the case. This whole waiting and who the hell knows what's going to happen. I mean, nobody wants to wait till January. Nobody wants to wait until January for this thing to finally happen. There's nobody out there that wants to do that. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, if that's what it's going to take to land him, then it is what it is. But I still think by Friday the latest. My guess is today. I think it's very possible that it happens today. But we're in waiting, man. We're chilling. We're in waiting. You guys are loading us up with voicemails. Look, I had nothing to discuss today. You guys know that there's no news out there. There's no news out there. You guys have loaded it up with voicemails. We're going to fly by the 12 p.m. hour. This is why we love this community, man. Let's keep it going, guys.
Hey, Pete. Love the show. Was just wondering, even if we get Yamamoto, I'm still in the ballpark of going after C strongly. What are your thoughts on that? And I know, Rodon's still our number 2, which I still have faith in Rodon. I don't have a lot of friends and people I'm talking to that have the faith in Rodon, but I still do. But what are your thoughts on getting C's as maybe, we'll have a number 1 and 3 number 2s with Yamamoto, C's, Rodon, and Cole, obviously. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, I appreciate the voicemail. And yeah, look, I like Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease as a guy that could be a number 4 potentially on your club if you get Yamamoto, when you get Yamamoto, is highly attractive. I mean, it is very, very attractive to sit there and go, look, man, this guy that can strike out way more than 200 batters, even if he gets 170 innings, why not? You pair that up with a guy like Matt Blake for 2 seasons. Let him ride it out. Look, you don't got to say we got to lock this guy in long term. No, we kind of got our guys locked in long term. Let him go out there and do his thing. And if, fortunately, the best case scenario is after 2 years, you sit there and go, damn, Dylan Cease was so good for us. We got to try to lock this guy in. That's the best case scenario. And if not, you say, hey, let him walk. It's all right. We got Chase Hampton that looks great. We got this guy that looks great. Warren, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it may be. What's the other guy? Henry Lalane, who looks like an absolute animal. You guys know about all the young guys in our system that we have coming up. So, Dylan Cease to me makes a lot of sense. The Chicago White Sox need a shortstop. The Yankees have him. Depending on how you want to go about that, they got somebody that could fill in right now and be their starter in Oswald Peraza. Do they value Peraza? They probably do, but they would need more. But I like, Peraza, Everson Pereira, and then maybe another name. I do it all day. I would seriously take the risk on Dylan Cease. No doubt about it. If you could land him and Yamamoto and Soto and Verdugo and then maybe even another bullpen piece, holy shit. That is an offseason. That is an A++++. That's a superb. I don't know how you get more perfect than that offseason. I mean, if that is the case, that's like an MLB The Show type offseason that you're trying to make and put this new team together. Salute of the cap to everybody in the Yankees front office if they pulled that off. And look, I don't think that is... You get some people going to get Yamamoto, they won't go after Cease. Why? Dylan Cease isn't that expensive. Got 2 years left, but he's not that expensive. And he's only going to cost some prospects that you're not going to utilize. I don't have faith the Yankees are going to say, Peraza, look, you're the starting third baseman if you have a great spring. I don't see that happening. I don't want to see him in AAA. And if he has no more options left, what are you going to do with him? Now's the time. David Miser with the Super Chat says, I think 10 for 250 or 300 or so with posting fee will get it done. It's very possible. That is very, very possible. Very possible. No doubt about it. If we don't get Yamamoto, I have full faith either Roki or Burns will be a Yankee in the future. I believe, look, man, again, we have a lot of really, really strong intel that is telling us that Roki Sasaki is going to be available during the January 15th to December 15th deadline for IFA free agents. Now, here's the deal. More than likely, Roki Sasaki is going to play in Japan next year. But once that year is over, he's gone. He's coming to America, and it's going to be as an IFA, as an international free agent, meaning he's not going to get money. He's not going to get he can't. Most he probably gets is about $3.8 million, 4.2 maybe. Probably doesn't get into the fives. I doubt it. And there's also rumors out there that he idolizes Yamamoto and wants to play with him. And we'll see where all that goes, because at the end of the day, rumors are rumors. We'll see. But I tell you this, our intel on him being an IFA is very, very strong. So that is the theme that is out there. That is the rumor that's out there. We'll see if it takes place. But he would join the rotation for the Yankees at the start of the 2025 season. It wouldn't be 2024. But I expect the Yankees to still make moves. I think they're gunning for it this year. Michael Rowland says, let's go Yamasani. Yamasani. I thought that was an I. I can't see shit. Cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah, brother. Dig it. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much.
What's up, Pete? This is Gio again. Let me ask you, what do you think the odds are that the Dodgers and the Mets outbid the Yankees for Yoshinobu Yamamoto? Also, LOL, because the Yamamoto didn't want to meet with the Red Sox again. I find that hilarious. Boston Red Sox are low-key poverty right now. Gotta love it. Hi, thank you, Pete.
Gio, I appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, man, the Red Sox right now are facing a little bit of tough times. They do got a good young club coming up, a couple of good young, I would say a pretty solid core. But yeah, no doubt about it. When it comes to the Mets and the Dodgers, I mean, would anybody be shocked if they give higher offers than the Yankees? I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be shocked at all. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it is. I just feel, I mean, is anybody, like I said before, with the posting fee, is anybody going to go above $400 million? I have a hard time seeing that. I have a hard time thinking that is a real possibility. I really do. I think the $300 million offers could be taking place, but I do think it's going to be in the small 300s, if that makes any sense. 315, 320 maybe, 285, 290. The rumor last night, and this was reported by the LA Times, I believe, is that the Dodgers are preparing an offer between 250 and 300 million. That's kind of the range it started to get to, but then we started hearing 380, 360. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. There's no way. There's no way that going 360, 380, 390. It just doesn't add up to me, but I believe the Yankees, and this is based off everything I've been told, things that have been reported out there, things that me and Dane have spoke to people about. If the Yankees are within a distance, I think they do have the advantage here. Now, if a team blows this dude away, and you're talking as an 80 million different gap, 60 million gap, you know, maybe there's a chance he sits back and goes, these guys really want me to be a part of their organization. Maybe that's attractive. Maybe that's flattering to him a bit. These guys really want me there. And they're willing to bank this much payroll on me. Maybe that's what I go for. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I still think when the final deal comes out, it might have a lot of people going, interesting. Less than I thought. I think that's possible. I think you're going to have a lot of people looking around going, that's a little less than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be more than that. So we'll see. Maybe that's the case. Jonathan Alvarez, what's up, brother? Wow, you guys are absolutely loading up the voicemails today. My goodness.
Hey, good morning, New York Underground. Big supporter. Love what you're doing with the channel. Love the streams. Just hope everybody that's watching and listening, hit that subscribe, hit that like. This is Danny from Orange County, New York.
Thank you, Danny.
Just asking, if we do sign Yamamoto long term, what does that do for our chances to sign Juan Soto long term? I know we have some heavy contracts. Judge, DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton, Garrett Cole. We have a few people that have long-term contracts. So if we sign Yamamoto, what does that do for our long-term plans for Juan Soto? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Love your channel, bro. Thank you.
I love that you're a supporter, brother. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pull something up real quick. Let me see if I could pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me close this out. And this is to answer your question. So, one, I could answer this very, very quickly. It has nothing to do with Soto. I've seen so many people say this already. They go, oh my God, how are they gonna keep Soto if they lock in Yamamoto long term? Guys, that has nothing to do with it. I've talked about this now for such a long friggin' time. And I'll continue to talk about this again and again and again and again. The thing when it comes to Soto, Yamamoto, Aaron Judge, Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon are the big contracts the Yankees have. Here's the thing, though, when it comes to that, folks, is you got to rely on youth. The Yankees have started to show that they will rely on younger players. What I mean by that is Jason Dominguez needs to be a starter. You may have to find a spot for Spencer Jones. Is Ben Rice going to be the next first baseman? Is Peraza going to be in that infield? Is it going to be Yorbit Vivas? Is it going to be Roderick Arias? Is Austin Wells going to be the regular catcher at third base? There's a lot of questions here that need to be answered, but that's what the Yankees need to figure out and do. Is Chase Hampton going to find his way? Is Luis Heel? Is Warren? Are these guys going to be in this team? Because what that does is it alleviates the top payrolls to the smallest on the club. We know Volpe's already there. And it allows you to balance having a lot of big guys on that payroll. But here's the other thing. Anthony Rizzo's going to come off the books. He's about $17 million a season. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot convince me that DJ LeMahieu's contract is not tradable. It's 100% tradable. The guy gets paid $15 million a year. If he hits you 270, he's earned that contract, considering he's a great infielder. If you had to move him, you could. Gleyber Torres is getting paid $15 million this season. That's going to be off the books. Stanton, at some point, you're probably going to have to bite the bullet and say, adios, see you later, especially if he doesn't bounce back this year. Tommy Kahnle's coming off the books. He's going to be about $6 million. There's a lot of players coming off the books for the Yankees, and then everybody else is actually relatively cheap. So if you go ahead and have 5 guys eating up a chunk of that payroll, it's not going to affect you. Not the way people talk. People act like, forget about it, this team is shot, they're done. That's not the case at all. Because then you look at let me see if I could go to 2025 and see if it shows me. 1 second here. Let's see. Yeah, you got guys that are now just entering arbitration, and a lot of these guys probably won't even stick around with the club. So, and most of these guys most of the youth is going to be pre-R players. You also got Donaldson coming off the books. Coming to 2025 year, Aaron Hicks comes off the books. So there's a whole lot. I mean, as of right now, the Yankees' projected payroll in 2025 is $175 million. That's still counting. That's going into 2025. That's not counting Yamamoto. That's not counting Soto's overall deal. So in reality, probably looking more about 230, 235. So there's still a lot that could be moved there. I love when people go, they can't sign both of those guys. Yes, they can. Don't listen to anybody when they say that.
Hey, Pete, this is Carrizo down in Orlando, Florida.
Yo!
I've been watching now for a bit, ever since the Soto watch, and enjoying the show. Just wanted to ask, have we heard anything about Wandy Peralta? I know how great he was last year, but I didn't know if he's back in the mix. I haven't heard anything about other teams, and I think he would be somebody that would be good to bring back since he was really solid. What's your thoughts? And if you have any updates on him, that'd be great. Thanks. Keep going, keep watching, and enjoying it.
Thank
Come
you,
on,
man.
March, April. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Appreciate that, brother. When it comes to Wandy, there's been interest from the Yankees. They did go out there and they got Gonzalez in the deal, the Trey Sweeney deal for LA when they got Yorbit Vivas also. So that could make a lot of sense that he's going to maybe replace Wandy Peralta. Wandy may be looking for, a 3-year deal, $7, $8, $9 million a year. Gonzalez is a guy that is very similar to Wandy Peralta. The only difference is he doesn't get at lefties as well, which could be a season thing. Sometimes you just fall into a little bit of bad luck. But he's a guy that throws 95, 96, 97, good slider, decent changeup, very active and wild on the mound, kind of like Wandy. He shows his emotion. He gets excited. He fist pumps. So he's kind of like a younger version, a cheaper version of Wandy Peralta. That's why when they made that deal, I said, tip of the cap. That's a smart move. Brett Walden with the super chat says, yo, Pete, are we getting Yamamoto, my man? Again, if I was Professor X, he'd be a Yankee right now. Unfortunately, I'm just Pete Simonetti. And I do believe that we will get Yamamoto. I hope the day is today. I got Twitter pulled up just in case anything is the break. But I don't have anything to put out there right now. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. There's nothing updated. Everything is very, very quiet. Everything is very quiet out there right now. But here's what we do have. We got a shit ton of voicemails. I told you guys earlier we had 14. We got about 20 plus today. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. We're going to get to all of these. We got 15 plus minutes. I'll go later than 12 if need be. Not a big deal. Let's keep getting to the voicemails.
Yeah.
Hit the like button though, folks.
What up, Simonetti?
Friendly neighborhood DJ.
What's up, NYYU? What's up,
fam?
How you doing? How
you
you
doing?
doing?
How you doing? I get down.
It is the one and only friendly neighborhood DJ Steely. Yo, in the mix. How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing in there? Anyways, man, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh man, Yamamoto,
I love this
man.
guy.
Yamamoto. Fuck, man, we need him. We need him in the pinstripes so bad. We need your mama's moto in the pinstripes so bad. Like, yeah. If he doesn't, if nothing goes down by Friday, bro, then I feel like he's going back to Japan. He's got to eat his little, hibachi rolls. He's got to go, yeah, he's going back to Japan, bro. Other than that, what's up, Macho King? How you doing? Medina, how you doing? MVP Hirsch, even though you stole a damn MVP award from me. But what's up, man? How you doing? Everybody else in the chat, how you doing? Let's get it.
Let's go, my guy. The friendly neighborhood DJ Steelio. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button like you never done so in your life. Alex, what's up, my guy?
El Diablo.
Hit that like button like you never hit a like button in your life, guys. We are 94 subbies away from 22.3, 794 away from 23,000. That is my goal by the end of this month. I would love to hit 23,000. Guys, I'm a big numbers person. I base a lot of things off of projections. I do my own projections. And let me tell you guys this. This is the beautiful thing, right? My projection was to finish the year at 21,000, man. We're about to hit potentially 23 by the end of this year. This community is great, man, and it's growing. It's all here for you guys. We love it.
One thing I got to talk about, Pete, I swear, this notion that's coming out that the Mets are the big spenders in New York. Stop playing with Hal. They need to stop all these reporters. If you want some money, it's the Mets. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Because Hal is going to spend whatever he needs to and more to get who he wants.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is the Yankees. We're not a small market team. They're talking to us like we're the little brothers. We're not.
Yeah.
We're going to get who we want when we want. Yamamoto and Soto will be Yankees for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Count it.
Yeah, I like that, damn it. That's the confidence. Who the frig are you? Who are you, Mets fan? Who are you, Steve? All right, you got a couple of Billies. Good for you. Good for you. Win a chip, baby. Win a chip. Sick and tired of it.
What's up, Pete? It's George from Alabama, man. I've been rocking with you 2 weeks, man. Great show, man. Keep up the great work.
It's my friggin' guy. That is my guy, John from Alabama. Let's go. Look at my guy in the chat, Papo Diaz. Let me tell you something. Somebody messes with me. Let me tell you, I'm Papo. That's it. Somebody Papo. And that's it. It's over for anybody. You got a name, Papo Diaz. I'm going to repeat it like the other guy in the chat, Big Wheeze. If your name is Big Wheeze and you're not 450 pounds, 6'4", you got to change your name. Got to change your name.
Hickory dickory dock. Yamamoto's holding up the clock. The clock's going to strike 2. Yamamoto's going to sign with the pinstripes and not that ugly Mets or Dodgers blue. Let's go Yankees, baby.
This is what we have created here. Everybody's sick in the head. We're all sick in the head. What do you want to do?
What's up, Pete? It's Ami. Damn, I forgot. Hold on. Yeah, Yamamoto. Right. Was wondering if people are going to seem to be discussing a 10-year deal. I was wondering, he's 25, right? Generally, a 25-year-old star player heading into free agency will look to get like a 12, 13-year contract, get paid until he's 37, 38. Was wondering maybe why don't the Yankees, would it be maybe a good move to flesh out the contract, maybe lower the AAV a bit, so that it lowers the AAV, sort of like what they do with DJ, so that it's less taxing on the wallet, and you get him for longer, maybe a 13-year, and then you can talk about like 330, but it's over 13 years. Maybe that would be a good idea. All right, see ya. Love it, Pete.
Yeah, I mean, you could extend a contract out for a lot longer, but in this situation, to me, look, I think maybe 9 or 10, opt out after 4. And I sometimes people hear to opt out and they go, oh, maybe he's not serious about playing for the Yankees, or he isn't totally sold on, living in New York City or being a part of this team. No, I think sometimes that is a tip of the cap from the team to the player to go, hey, look, man, we're giving you this $31 million a year. In 4 years, contracts could look very different. When you turn about 29 or 30 years old, we'll look to maybe do this again. We'll give you that option. And sometimes that option, it's a nice gesture. It's to say, hey, look, we'll bring you back. We're not concerned about giving you this. If you opt out, we'll re-sign you. We're not scared of that. So maybe that's an option. Maybe 9 years, maybe 10, opt out after 4, maybe 5, and you go from there. Probably more 4. I'd be very, very willing to put that in a contract if I were the Yankees, and because it protects both of you. Let's say Yamamoto doesn't turn out to be who you expected. It protects both of you potentially, depending on how that opt-out is, player, mutual. It depends on what it could be. David with the Super Chat says, would you think Hicks or Robert Stevenson pen? Hicks or Robert Stevenson? I would probably take Jordan Hicks, even though he's going to cost a bit of money. But I don't know how interested I'd be in either one of those guys, to be honest.
Pete, what up? It's your boy Jimmy Hacksaw, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. How's it going, bro? Haven't talked to you
Hacksaw Jim
in
Duggan?
Time. I told you, I'm back. 2024 is going to be a big year. So, Yamamoto, yeah, I know we're waiting and stuff, but backup plan. Man, I know this guy is not people's favorite person, but have you seen that video of Trevor Bauer pitching?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that cat is very talented. Is he a good person? Who knows? But, man, would you like him on our staff? We want talent, right? I think he would do well in New York. He's a head case. He'd be good. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, look, if it was up to me, I would talk to Bauer and see, where his head is at. You know, the guy has phenomenal stuff. There's no denying that Trevor Bauer is a great pitcher. I mean, nobody can sit here and be like, this guy sucks ass, forget him. He's a good pitcher, man. There's no question about that. He's not going to get a big contract. You can probably get him 1 year extremely cheap. The thing is, when I see this from the New York Yankees perspective, right now they're doing everything good that nobody can throw any shade at or have questions about. I don't know if the New York Yankees would be interested in having spring training turn into a media frenzy with questions being asked, this and that. Could also be something. So if I signed him, here's what I would do. If I signed Bauer, I would say, here's the deal. We're going to bring you in. You'll have a presser. In that presser, you will let everybody know that this is the only time this year that you are addressing this. That is it. Ask me whatever questions you will like. We're going to sweep this under the rug. Mind you, I was innocent. This case was thrown out. Just leaving it at that. This case was thrown out. Just so everybody's aware, whatever questions you want to ask, this is the only time on a 1-year deal that I am addressing this. That is it. And at the end of the day, I will leave it at that. But other than that, the New York Yankees will not be signing Trevor Bauer. I could put money on that one. It ain't going to happen.
I got gut feeling going to be today because it's before the holiday season. It'll be today or Friday. But more likely today because it's too quiet for Yankees to be, because things are too quiet for something like that not to happen today or something this week. So it's going to be today or tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, man, I don't disagree. I think today's still a very good day for it. I think Friday would work. And like I told you guys before, man, anything goes off. If there is a rumor out there that a decision is imminent, we're live and we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere at all, guys. We are here for you. We are here for you, all right? Let's go ahead and get to the next voicemail. My God, you guys have loaded us up today, man. I really appreciate that. You guys are friggin' awesome. Thank you so much.
Yo, what's good, Pete? What's good, my guy? First time caller.
Yo.
Long ass time listener.
My guy.
Dímelo, que lo que, man. Got a proposal for you. Hell, I got a request. Better yet, just listen to this shit. Just listen to this shit. To my NYYU fam. Mi gente, coñazo. Let's recruit Soto. Let's recruit this mother. How do we do this? Yo, that Soto Yama press conference. That's right. Soto Yama press conference. When my boy's giving that jersey, this freaking jersey that he needs to put on. I want to see them pinstripes on. That day, I want to see my fellow Dominicans out there at the stadium.
Yep.
Filling that shit outside with the guida, with the straw hat, with the plátanos, with the damn Dominican flag out there. Make that shit feel like a festival. Hell,
The
it is going to
Sperry's.
be a fucking Dominican festival out there. Blast that merengue music. Make Toto answer the question while he's listening to this shit being played in the background. It's going to be so loud. Pump that shit up so loud that when he's talking, answering these questions in the background, he's going to be hearing this shit right here. Pete, listen to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yes. Let's go, baby. I love it. I love it, man. All day, every day. Look, this is the only place you get this. NYYU. NYYU, fam. This is the only place that you will get this, all right? There ain't no other place that you get in this. I'm telling you right now. And again, guys, like I said, we're about to hit that 12 o'clock hour, but we are going after that. We are going more than that. Yeah, Anthony, I've seen some people bring that up when they're saying, oh, my God, what's he doing in L.A.? Why is he staying in L.A.? Guys, that's where the agency is located. So he's staying at the agency. They're reviewing everything there together. And bada bing, bada boom, they're going to figure out their offer. It doesn't mean that he's going to LA because he's in LA. If he was in New York doing this, would that mean he's signing with the Yankees? No, I tell you no. It doesn't make an advantage for anybody. That is where Joe Wolf's office is. And they're reviewing offers and doing what they got to do, figuring things out, and he'll sign when he's ready.
Hey, Pete, it's Emilio. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
To be honest, I can't wait for the Yamamoto to be over.
Me too.
Hey, if we don't get Yamamoto, I will guarantee we're going to get that super bullpen. We get that super bullpen, knowing Matt Blake.
Matt Blake.
With his, mystical powers, with the bullpen, with the sinker, cutter. Bro, bring in Jordan Hicks, fix him up, be a dominant closer. Hopefully, we get Yamamoto. If we don't, give me that super bullpen. Catch you later.
Yeah, man. What I would like to see in that regard is, maybe trade for a Dylan Cease and then get a guy like Jordan Hicks. If they missed out, I don't believe they're gonna miss out. You guys have seen me. I don't think there's been anybody that has been more confident than I have been. I've been on other shows saying 10 of 10, 100%. And I haven't wavered off that. I have not wavered off that at all. I still believe Yamamoto is going to happen. I still believe he's going to be a New York Yankee. I don't think that is going anywhere, family. I don't think that is going anywhere. Guys, hit that like button. We still got over 540 in here. Thank you guys so much. Let's keep it going, baby. More voicemails coming in.
Hey, Pete. It's Cody Keith here. Hope all is well. Got a quick question. Do you think, I saw that they said that Cohen was preparing a big offer.
Yeah.
Just curious to see if you thought that they were waiting for more offers and they didn't get exactly what they wanted. Just curious. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I brought that up before, right? Is that, maybe they're still awaiting offers. Maybe teams are going, this week we'll give you offers. And, that is possible. We heard last night that the Dodgers are preparing a $250 to $300 million offer. We don't know if every team is doing it. Now, Joe Wolf will indeed give a deadline. If that's the case, Joe Wolf may say, hey, 10 o'clock on Wednesday, 5 o'clock on Thursday. He wants to decide by then we need those offers in to have some time to review them and go from there. Or if there's any other additional negotiations needed, people talk about, well, he got to sign by January 4th. In reality, it's probably more like January 1 or 2, considering he'd have to do a physical and all that. And you don't want to miss anything. It has to be officially done. You want to give yourself additional time. So, again, all we can do is wait and see.
Hi, Pete. I have a question for you. Do you think you would do a package for Nolan Jones or Ryan McMahon or McCann? I don't know what his name is.
McMahon.
With Justin Lawrence in the trade or Daniel Bard or someone like that? And what would be your package? Thank you. Have a good day.
Definitely not Daniel Bard. If I get anybody from the Rockies bullpen, is Justin Lawrence. Ryan McMahon would be awesome, but again, I have good intel on that situation with him. Is that he got a very nice contract from that team, and they want to build around him. They love him. The owner is very, very close apparently to Ryan McMahon. And does that mean they would never trade him? Probably not. But he is very, very close to him apparently, and he gave him that deal as a guy to build upon with that team. Justin Lawrence is a guy I would 100% go after if I was the New York Yankees. I think they got an easy potential to make deals there. There's a team who probably wants to stack up a little more on young players coming up with the Rockies that are close to Major League ready, if not Major League ready. Imagine Everson Pereira in Colorado. That kid starts putting the bat to the ball just flies off his bat. Dane gives a great comparison of him. He compares him a lot to Justin Upton, swing and miss, but big power. And I could see that from Everson once he gets his feet under him. People a lot of times, discredit these guys when they don't hit immediately. Kid's 22 years old. He flew from AA to AAA to the majors really quickly. So he definitely got the stuff to be a talented major leaguer for years to come.
Yo, Pete, it's Robert from Cali again.
Yo.
Real quick, I know you touched on the Dylan Cease trade. But I'm with one of your subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Yankees need to go out and get some pitching. They can't wait on Yamamoto. They got to go out and do a move. And what do you think it would take to land Dylan Cease and Clase from the Guardians? Just wanted to get your thoughts on that. And that would be awesome. A starting pitcher and a closer and Yamamoto.
Unbelievable.
And forget those Dodgers, Mets. We're getting Yamamoto later.
I could tell you right now, Robert, that would be, the Yankees would automatically be the team to beat, guaranteed. If they did all of that, they would be the team to beat. Now, that would deplete their system in reality. I know people go, I don't know about that. If you're trading for Emmanuel Clase, you're going to overpay for a relief pitcher. They're not going to give that guy away for a Peraza plus. They're going to want a shit ton for him. He got years of control left. Yeah, last year was a little bit of a down year for him, but the guy's phenomenal. You're not going to get him for nothing. You're not going to get him for nothing. It's going to take a shit ton to land that player. No question. When it comes to Dylan Cease, Yankees got the trade for that one. Peraza, Everson Pereira, and a starting pitcher. I think you're talking. I think you're in business. You know, Dane said he would do Will Warren. If you do Peraza, Pereira, and Will Warren for Dylan Cease, I think you have a deal all day, every day. And I think that's one of the best offers they can get, because now you're saying we got 3 players for the White Sox. All of them could start. We got a guy for the rotation. He could take over Cease's spot. We got a shortstop, and we got an outfielder. Bada bing, bada boom. We're locked and loaded, ready to go. Makes all the sense in the world to me. No doubt about it. Let's get to the next voicemail, guys. You got about 4 more to go. We're at 12:04. We're doing over an hour. You guys know we'll be back later tonight, more than likely. But let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm sitting here, watching this offseason going so far.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm feeling quite positive. When the season initially came to an end, and I think a lot of us were hoping, the Yankees would see that they hit rock bottom, embarrassment, and make real bold systemic changes to their organization. And by that, I mean, we all thought Boone and Cashman's head on a pike. We all hoped and dreamed for that, and we didn't see it come.
Yep.
But, now seeing the offseason so far, the fact they made the big swing to land Juan Soto, and the reports are all coming in that they are the top destination for Yamamoto, it makes me feel a little more confident that they actually did realize their mistakes, that they did realize that there were problems in this organization, and that they did need to make some kind of change. Even if it wasn't, a change in people in the organization, but a change in approach. And, and obviously, you feel a little better, but obviously you want to see that translate to how they play on the diamond, and you want to see that translate into wins, and not just winning in the regular season, but actually beating, the top-tier teams in the American League, in the playoffs. Finally getting over the hurdle and winning a pennant, getting the chance to win a World Series, that kind of stuff. We still need to see that, but so far, I'm feeling a little better.
Sure.
Thanks, man, and have happy holidays.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, you should feel a little better. No question about it. You 100% should feel a little better about the direction of this club right now. Did they change the personnel that we thought was going to happen? No. But what I think Hal Steinbrenner said is, look, if you guys all, I talked about this, guys. If you remember, we did a Knights at the Round Table, we call it, where it was all of us. It was all of us together. And all the team here. And I sat there and I said, if I was Hal Steinbrenner, here's what I would do. If you guys believe that everything is okay, here's your last chance. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to do what it takes to get this team where it needs to be. And at the end of the day, if you don't have that trophy on my desk, get the hell out of here. Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the fucking bathroom. Get him out of here. Come on. That's it. That's what's going to happen. Craig Smith is honored to be part of the community. NYYU, Craig Smith, we're honored to have you, brother. Let's keep him going, guys.
Yo, Pete, so me and my friends were discussing, and people are generally discussing, Tommy again, by the way, just wanted to say that. How you doing?
How you doing?
The Soto contract. that $600 million seems like a ridiculous amount. But he's 25, and if you give, and it's like on the very, very high end, 15 years, it's 40 million a year. That is $600 million. You go down to 38, that's 570. You go down to 35, it's like somewhere in the mid 500s. So like it's not as crazy as you think. What I was thinking is that a way to maybe retain Soto and Yamamoto is backload the Soto contract, because he's around for 15 years. Judge is around for like 8 more years. Cole's around for like whatever, 6 or 7. Stanton's leaving soon. But once maybe after Judge and Cole come off the books, retire, Soto's going to be there for 8 more years, which just tells you how young this guy is. And if you backload that contract, then it'll be, you'll be paying the bulk of the money after they come off the books. So that'll be the big contract, and you'll be able to build around that, as opposed to having to pay all 3 massive contracts at once. So, yeah. All right. See ya. Let's go Yankees.
Yeah, I mean, there's possibility there, but you got to remember that these guys got to agree to that. Scott Boras has to agree to that. Soto himself has to agree to that, and they may not. So that's where contracts get a little tricky. I do think there is another way too, just like I said with Yamamoto, where you can give him, a 4 or 5 year opt out also, that when he's 30 years old, 29 years old, he could once again become a free agent again when money is even more. Well, contracts are going to look a little different in 4 or 5 years from now. We've seen how different they look in 2 years. You know what I mean? So the game is constantly changing, and we'll see what happens. But Soto's a guy that you spend money for. You lock him in long term. He's 25 years old. You go to 14 years for this guy, 13 years, 12 years, whatever it is, to really stretch out that AAV. You figure out a way to make that shit work.
Hey, Pete, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching MLB Network this morning, and they were talking about the 2024 Hall of Fame ballot.
Okay.
Do you believe that Gary Sheffield Sr. deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Hell yes.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much.
In my opinion, he's the first ballot. I don't care, but I would like to know what's your opinion on that. Thank you.
Yeah, look, 100% Gary Sheffield's a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about it. Gary Sheffield's a Hall of Famer. First ballot, 100%. Talk about one of the most feared right-handed hitters of all time. Gary Sheffield is a Hall of Famer. It's shouldn't be questioned, shouldn't be talked about the way it is. The guy, look, there's a lot of these media heads who don't like these guys, who don't like certain players. The fact of the matter is that Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Gary Sheffield, and these guys are not Hall of Famers is a disgrace to baseball, because they knew what was going on at the time. They covered it up. They pocketed money, and then they turned their back on these guys. Each and every one of those guys are Hall of Famers. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. There's a lot of players during that time that took steroids that sucked ass. That absolutely sucked ass. People don't want to admit it. They don't want to tell the truth. These guys are Hall of Famers. Put them in there. I don't give a poot how you want to put them in there. Do the right thing. Bud Selig is in there. He knew everything. He knew everything. Take a walk with that snake bullshit. Put them in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, Pete, it's Eli. Would you try to trade for Shane Bieber, who's only a 1-year contract, while Rockies Sasaki ends his Japan career over there? Well, Rocky's hanging out in Japan for 1 more year. Would you have Shane Bieber as a stopgap so we can get Yamasaki? Rocky Saki? I'm trying to find a nickname for Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki. Anyway.
Yamasaki.
Shane Bieber first stopgap.
Yamasaki. That is exactly what it is. Yamasaki all day, every day. Shane Bieber wouldn't be my first choice. Would I be mad if the Yankees got Bieber and Yamamoto? No, I wouldn't be mad about that. But no, that would not be my go-to. He would not be my go-to. Not at all.
Yes, I just wanted to ask a question. I'm a big Yankees fan. My name's Michael Zorg.
live in the Clarksburg, West Virginia area. Wanting to see if you guys think they're going to get Yamamoto or are they going to get anybody else. Thank you for trying to help me out. You have a blessed day.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, my guy. And yeah, you're not far. You're right. Not too far from me. I'm in VA, so there you go. But yeah, I think Yamamoto's going to be a Yankee, man. Depending on what else they're going to do, Michael. I don't know. I think they are going to look to add another starting pitcher. I think there's trades available. The Yankees have guys they almost have to trade. You don't really see where these guys are going to play next year for the Yankees. So at this point, try to buy high on them, quote unquote, so to say. Peraza didn't have a great major league experience last year. We know that. He was kind of up and down like a roller coaster. So at the end of the day, I think you could package him, maybe Everson Pereira, who is basically blocked. He's one of the most blocked prospects they're going to have unless there's a bunch of injuries. But at the end of the day, man, that is where I would look to go. 150%. Look to add another starter. Maybe Jordan Hicks is still out there. Maybe you get him on a decent deal. Maybe there's a relief pitcher you could also trade for that's more, could potentially fill in as a closer. I think Clay Holmes needs competition there at that closer spot. To me, he's not the closer he shouldn't be.
Hey, Pete. I know you don't really hear a lot about this guy, but how would you feel about Shintaro Fujinami as a potential relief pitcher pickup? He was pretty good when the Orioles moved him to the bullpen. Just wondering what you think about Fujinami later.
Let me tell you something right now. I completely forgot that Fujinami, I believe, is a free agent. Fujinami got awesome stuff. If you guys remember before the year, you could go watch this video. I talked about Fujinami as a possible candidate for the Yankees, and I said the best role for this guy is a relief pitcher. This is coming from a source and somebody I talked to that watches these guys in Japan, and he told me flat out, he was like, any team that gets this kid as a starter is going to regret it. But if you put him in the bullpen, let him dial back 101 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, good slider, good split, he's a guy that could take off in the bullpen. I would actually be excited if the Yankees added Fujinami to their bullpen. I'm not even joking when I say that. I think this kid has potential, in my opinion, to be somebody that is very, very popular too. Fujinami comes out throwing darts. You get that kid on a 1-2 year deal with not a big salary. Why the hell not, man? He was much better as a relief pitcher. I know he kind of faced some troubles towards the end when it came to pitching with the Baltimore Orioles. He kind of got hit towards the end of the year. Could have also been tired. These guys sometimes get a little exhausted. Our season is longer than theirs in Japan, so could have gotten a little bit of exhaustion there. But here's a guy, start him at that bullpen, man. I think any team would be happy for that. Hector Cruz has been a member for a month, says Bernie in talks with the Yes Network. Hire that man. I like it. But here we go, guys. We got our last voicemail of the day.
Dashing through the snow in the one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go. Yamamoto all the way. Judge batting at 2. Soto for the dub. Cole will strike you out. Met you little fucker.
I love it. I love it. Let's go, baby. It's that time of year. Christmas spirit is alive and kicking here at NYYU. Where the hell else do you get this? Jingle bells, oh, jingle bells. Smacky to likey, hitty the Subby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yamamoto all the way. Guys, this has been another episode of NYYU All Rise. Until next time, guys, if there's any breaking news, you know where to turn into. Turn those notifications on. Subscribe to NYYU if you have not. What are you doing? And remember, guys, I am Pete Simonetti, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic. Until next time, I am out. I'll see you guys later tonight. Don't worry, baby. We ain't going nowhere. Talk to you guys a little bit later. Alligator.
Top 10 radar. Yeah, we on your radar. never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah.
Hey, look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down, you see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, I show them run the numbers up. Lucky that I'm strolling up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah, numbers crack the Billy, yeah, don't need no dilly. I'm too fresh, I feel like Willy. Yeah, feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar.
Top